Hey, what's up guys, this is MJ. Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be talking about violent video games and the link between it with real violence, whatever the fuck it is. I don't know what I'm going to call this video, but first of all, First off, I just want to say, if you guys hear any like sniffling or if I sound really weird, I actually have a pretty bad cold right now. Weather's changing in Canada, and yeah, my maple syrup is wearing off or something. I don't fucking know. But anyway, so back in February, I believe it was February 14th, 2018, there was a very tragic shooting that happened in Florida. It was at a high school called Stoneman Douglas High School in Florida, in Parkland, Florida. And it was a very tragic shooting. I believe 17 people were killed in the matter, which is pretty sad. You know, I've heard a lot about it, and you know, that's America. America, you want to get shot? Come to America. You know, you can never get away from you can never get away from any crazy people. We have crazy people in Canada too, but you know, you don't see them running around with guns because Canada has better gun laws than America. Because gun laws in America are really they're whatever, right? There's less likely to be a shooting in like California than there is to be in like Texas. Because like from what I know, from what I've heard, California and states like California and New York have very strict gun laws, and that's why there's barely any shootings there, if not any. And it's pretty cool that they are actually they still let people have their Second Amendment rights. They can still get guns, but it's just harder to get guns. Like, there's no concealed carry unless you really are in danger, and you gotta really prove that shit to the state before they actually give you concealed carry. And I believe that there's no concealed carry in New York at all. Anyway, anytime these shootings happen, the first thing people blame is video games. And those people that are blaming video games are the people that just sit in their offices 9 to 5 and have no fucking life, and they don't understand video games. What is the real cause for these shootings? What do I think it is? I believe it is mental health. Alright? Mental health is something that is very important. Believe it or not. I believe it's just as important as like physical health, such as like heart cancer and all of that kind of cancer and stuff like that. Alright? It's very important to have that treated. That's why therapy is very important for people to have if they have been going through some very hard times. Like, I believe there is in Canada, in Toronto, there is a place called the Women's Rape Crisis Center, where women, if they're raped, they can go there and seek therapy. I think that's what it's for. Anyway, mental health is very important, because no normal person is going to wake up one day and be like, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna go outside and rape somebody. I'm gonna go and shoot up a school. I mean, no normal person thinks like that. Alright? And violent video games do not make people think like that at all. Alright? I've played a lot of violent video games. I've played many different kinds of video games. I've even played this video game that's basically banned everywhere. It's called Rapeplay, and as the title implies, it's where you go and rape people. These women, these girls. It's the game's bad. It's really bad. It's bad because the game sucks, and also it's just a really horrific game. Even I agree. I don't like that game. It's pretty sick and twisted. But I've played it, and I've played through it because I was just bored one day. And ever feel like going outside and just grabbing somebody off the street, taking them into the forest and raping them? No. Because that's fucking stupid. Okay, I'm not an idiot. Alright? I'm not just gonna go and rape somebody just because I saw it in a video game. Alright? I wasn't like that when I was a kid, and I'm not like that right now. Alright, I've played violent video games when I was a kid. My first video game that I got that was violent was GTA Liberty City Stories. And that game was... it wasn't that violent, but it was fun. I had a lot of fun in that game. You know, I enjoyed just going around, just massacring people, just getting into as much trouble as I could. And look at me. I'm just a normal person. Well, as normal as you can get these days. But video games are not linked to in real life violence. They're just not. Alright, and as you can see in the background with that Postal 2 gameplay, it's pretty damn graphic. I've played that game a lot. I used to play it a lot. I still play it, but it's not as much. I can't even remember the last time I played it. But I haven't played that game much lately. Anyway, sorry. I've been playing that game for a while, right? And as you guys saw how violent that game is. Alright, you can literally chop people's head off, chop off their arms, piss on their dead bodies. It's a very, very graphic and gory, violent game. Alright, and never have I ever even thought of killing people in real life. Because that's just stupid. I mean, the thing is, like, the society thinks that people are just stupid. Think that everything is just hypnotizing everybody. That's the problem. That's a real problem in society today. Because just because there's violence in a video game doesn't mean I'm going to go and copy that violence. It's like, oh, I saw a hooker, I'm gonna go fuck a hooker in real life. Oh, I just murdered somebody in this game. Just gruesomely cut their head off. No, I'm gonna do that in real life. That looks cool. That looks fun. Do I think it looks cool in video games? Yeah, it looks cool in video games. It's fun. But in real life, that's fucked up. That's just fucked up. Alright? I wouldn't even think of doing that. Because I've actually seen some really, really messed up videos on YouTube. Alright? I've seen on YouTube I've seen this video where they put this girl in like this crater or whatever the fuck it is, and they like burn her alive, and they like throw stones at her, and it's pretty gruesome. That was like the worst video I saw on YouTube, except for porn, but the porn's not violent. On Facebook I've seen some violent videos. I've seen a video where these guys are chasing this other guy down the street, and they're just shooting guns at him, and then they finally shoot him, they get him on the ground, and they're all around him just like shooting him. And then after they run away, the camera guy goes up to him while he's still already dead on the ground and takes out a gun and starts shooting him in the head. And I did not expect the camera guy to pull out a gun. I mean, but it's just it was just sick. You know, I've seen videos like one man, one ice pick, two guys, one hammer. I've seen some brutal videos. I've seen a video of a guy getting like decapitated with a rusty knife. I've seen a video of a guy being literally cut in half with a chainsaw. And these are real videos, people. And those are just sick videos. Like, I'm actually like scarred for life from seeing those videos. Like, it kind of makes me think, like, what the fuck is up with humanity nowadays? Alright, now when I see gore in a video game, it doesn't matter. It's cool, it's fun, it's brutal. I mean, I like brutal video games. Alright, but when I see that shit in real life, I never want to see that shit in real life. Alright, I never want to see somebody lying there bleeding out their eyes with their head chopped off. Alright, I would never want to see that. I mean, there was this job that that I could have gotten in this chicken factory, where I would have to basically pick up chickens, tie their legs up, and put them on a conveyor belt to basically be murdered. I couldn't take that job because I don't want to kill anyone in real life. Alright? Although there's a lot of people in this world that I absolutely fucking hate, I would never ever even think of just going up to them with like a sledgehammer or an axe and just chopping them. That's just fucked up. That's just stupid. That's messed up. Alright? And I believe another big reason is like a lot of people are bullied in school. Alright, I'm one of those people. I was bullied in school. Even teachers bullied me. Like, there was this one teacher that I had when I was at a Catholic school, and this girl literally stole my fucking pencil sharpener. Alright, she always thought I was a fucking liar. She blamed me for stealing a balloon. She kept me in the office for the whole day because she thought I stole a balloon. A fucking balloon. Not a special balloon, not a helium balloon. Like just a regular unblown up balloon that you can get from the dollar store. Alright? And she kept me in the office for the whole day for that. And she stole my pencil sharpener too. Okay? And this other school I went to, a vice principal blamed me for throwing these Sprite bombs. Basically, Sprite bombs are like little rocks that you throw on the ground and they explode. She blamed me for throwing them at kindergartens, and she suspended me for it too, with no proof or anything. Okay, that really aggravated me. I mean, back then when I was a kid, I was really shy. Like, I was a really nice person and I didn't really do anything. Like, I just did my own thing. Like, I just kept to myself and didn't really do anything, right? I wasn't one of those people that would just go out and, like, I didn't join any soccer teams or any of that. Like, I just did my own thing and played my own games. I was the loner in the field. I was that one guy that would just stand out there for hours in the field crying that I have no friends. I'm not even joking. Like, sometimes I did that. But I did have this one friend that me and her would hang out a lot. Alright, but I've been bullied a lot, even at that school, right? This bully took me to, like, I went into Washington to take a piss, right? And this guy came in there, and he basically pulled me by my collar and, like, slammed me against the bathroom stall. And from that, I, like, really had, like, a huge headache. I went to go tell the vice principal. What did she do? Absolutely fucking nothing. She basically said that he would never do anything like that, and that I was a liar. She literally called me a liar. She had no proof that he didn't do it. Alright? And she's saying that he's a very good student. I mean, this guy's always getting in trouble. Every fucking day. Every day, or every other day. You hear his name, like, Ross, come to the office immediately. That when they see immediately, you know he's in trouble. Okay? Like, this guy was always getting in trouble. Alright, I fucking hated this guy. Alright, I didn't have the guts to stand up to him. Alright, I was even bullied in high school. Alright, people would just pick on me. They would, like, anytime I would try to do anything funny, they would just look down on me, like if I'm an idiot. Or they would just say shit to me. They wouldn't want to hang out with me. They wouldn't want to do any group projects with me, or anything like that. Alright, anytime they get me to be in the group, like for instance when I was in the auto shop, when I was doing auto, they just had me doing all the dirty work, going underneath cars, getting my clothes dirty, because they didn't want to do it. Okay, that's all they did. They hated me. I could tell. I'm actually almost like having an emotional breakdown right now, just thinking about it. Just some really horrible people. Alright? And these people don't give a shit about me. If I died the next day, they would not care. I mean, that's what kind of people they are. And I was just tired of it. And then one day kind of just snapped in school. And I was just like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm tired of your shit. Alright? Sometimes I just have enough. I'm just like, no, I can't take this shit anymore. I'm tired of you pushing me around all the time when I'm just trying to do my own thing, trying to blend in, trying to be a good person. And what do? You just fucking degrade me like if I'm some dumbass. You look at me like if I'm an idiot when I basically know way more than you. And it's not even a joke. I'm not even lying to you guys. I'm actually being genuine and dead serious. Okay, my time in school was horrible. I did not like it. But you know, there was a lot of friends that I had. There was some friends that I had that kept me sane. Because like even through all that, you know, I thought, you know what, I hated these guys. And I felt like punching them in the face. Okay, like I even got punched in the face a couple times. Like once, actually no, it was like once in high school, and it was pretty fucking bad, right? Like I just felt like I had tears in my fucking eyes. Not like I wasn't crying, but it's like more of a shock, cause it's like going through high school for so long, and it's like my worst fear is just like right fucking there, and just like boom. It's like this guy, I never expected him to do anything like that. And then another guy that I thought was my friend provoked one guy to come and punch me. And you know, it's fucking bullshit, the shit that I went through in school. Alright guys, alright, school was not pretty for me. I did not enjoy school. Alright, but never have I ever even thought of going there and just shooting up the place. I mean, the most violent thing I've ever done when I was in school was when I was in like grade 2, and I basically went on the field with a plastic butter knife, and I was like pretending to be like the guardian of the slide, making sure everyone went down the slide. And there was this one kid that was like sitting by the slide, and long story short, I like cut his arm with a plastic butter knife. And I got suspended for that, of course. That was stupid. Alright. That was pretty damn violent. Okay, that was like the most violent thing I've ever done at school. And also, a few years later, when I was in grade 3, I went up to this kid and punched him in the face because he was bothering my friend. Alright? But those years, I never played violent video games. Okay, like, I haven't even seen them. You know? I've heard of Grand Theft Auto, but I never even played it. Okay, when I did the thing with the plastic knife, cut that kid's arm with the plastic knife, I not even knew GTA was a thing. I didn't see any violence. I never saw any violent movies or any of that shit. Okay, that was pretty damn violent. That was the most violent thing I've ever done. The most stupid thing I've ever done. Alright. And I regret it. But, you know, that was when the only video games that I had that I was playing was like Mario. It was like Super Mario. You think me jumping on fucking Goombas in Mario provoked me to cut this kid's arm with a plastic butter knife? Does that really make any sense? Those were the only video games I played back then, was Super Mario on the Super Nintendo. That's it. That's all I got back then. And I had some VHS movies, but those were all Disney movies. I mean, the most violent Disney movie I've seen was Beauty and the Beast. That's it. That's really it. And I think I saw Sleeping Beauty. That's it. I still have those movies, those VHS movies. Alright? And never have I even thought of going out and just killing a bunch of people. Alright? That was my story, guys. Alright, it's a very heartwarming story, and I kind of had like a little bit of an emotional breakdown right there, but that's what happened in my life, and video games actually helped me deal with it. Like just coming home and just relaxing, sitting home, playing some racing games, playing some Postal 2, taking out my anger, taking out the pain, it really helps. It really does help. It makes me feel better. It makes me completely forget about it. But then I go back to school the next day and the same shit happens. But anyway, so out of this long story, do video games make people violent? Absolutely fucking not. No. It's people pushing around other people in real life. All this shit that just happens to other people. Okay, other people messing up other people. Like for instance, that Elliot Rogers thing that happened. Nobody wanted to go out with him because he was going about it the wrong fucking way. But nobody wants to be with him. Nobody wanted to be with him. Okay, nobody gave him a chance. And that drove him to madness. Okay, and you think that was because of video games? No. It's mental health, people. Alright? People bullying other people, bothering people. Okay? Having a teacher drag you to the office by your arm for standing up for a kid. So I didn't even do anything wrong. It's actually a true story. It was actually this teacher that dragged me to the office by my arm. She like took this kid's ball away. He dropped this ball, and she was like, "I'm keeping it for the rest of the year." And at this school, they actually do that. They keep things for like literally the rest of the year. And I wasn't about to let this kid lose his ball for the whole year for dropping it. You know, so I just took it back from the teacher. I'm like, leave him alone. And for that, she literally dragged me to the office by my arm. My whole arm was hurting that whole day. And it actually left a mark. I mean, that mark is not on my arm anymore, but it left a pretty bad bruise. Alright? That was like really, really traumatizing. It's people like that that just drive people insane. That just make you want to go shoot up a school. Because you know, sometimes I think like, what would happen if I go back and like I slapped my principal, that vice principal that blamed me for all that shit, didn't believe me, called me a liar? What if I just went back there and punched her in the face? You know, it's that kind of thing. You know, it's just people provoking other people. That's what it is. It's not video game violence. So you know what, Trump? You can shut the fuck up, sit your ass down, go back to just being some rich asshole who just wants money. And leave being a president to like Obama or some shit. Because you clearly have no clue what the fuck you're doing. Anyway, this video was too long. I'm gonna end it right here. Thanks for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy it, and you guys enjoyed my story, make sure to leave a like and also subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.